Hi, welcome to the Business Network Connection. We're here today with Dan Tentler, founder of the Phobos Group, a boutique security company. Dan, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So we'll be seeing you May 1st at the Business Connection, Network Connection meetup. Tell us just a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Certainly. So I I run a small company that emulates real attackers, and the objective there is to teach our customers what real attackers do in the world and how they operate and how they behave, so that our customers are more adequately prepared to defend themselves from the threats surrounding being connected to the internet and running a business on the internet.
Fantastic, and you'll be talking for free at the Business Network Connection, which everybody can find on Meetup. So Dan, talk about 3 things that I'll learn if I come see you at the Business Connection Meetup.
Certainly. So first, I'm going to show you some software and some tools that you can use to defend yourself from opportunistic attacks and commodity malware on the internet. Second, I will be showing you some sites and services that you can use to identify whether a website is benign or malicious. And third, I'm going to teach you a little bit of tradecraft to show you how to learn a little bit more about who could potentially be attacking you on the internet and how to defend yourself from that.
So first of all, I'll learn some free or inexpensive tools I can use to protect myself. Second, did I get that right?
Yep.
And second, I'll be able to learn a little more to identify what's real and what's not, what's bad and what's good.
Correct.
And the third thing you talked about, some tradecraft yourself. Well, tell us a little more about that.
So tradecraft is a term that's used by intelligence agencies to describe how they operate, what they do. And a little bit of that goes into play when conducting yourself in a security capacity on the internet. So in terms of how attackers do what they do, what software they use, how they infect your computers, how those infections phone home, how they talk on the internet, what ports and protocols they use, that sort of thing. So identifying how to spot something that looks shady is fairly straightforward. If it looks shady, it's probably shady. In almost every circumstance, if it looks shady, it is horribly shady. And the hilarious dichotomy there is, in a lot of circumstances, you'll have marketing emails and not spam, but like newsletters and things like that, where folks sort of wing it, and it comes across horrifically shady, and it makes people think that they're being attacked. So there's some interesting ways to identify what is benign and what is malicious that I'll be showing folks, and there's going to be some tools on the internet that I'll be describing. It's all really straightforward stuff, but I don't think many people outside of the security community are aware of these things, and I think that spreading that knowledge would really help people defend themselves from day-to-day stuff, and they'll be safer every day on the internet because of it.
So instead of just getting some information, which is always good, you're getting real tools that we'll all be able to use. Fantastic. And since we're talking today about fact from fiction, truth from false, what are 3 or 4 things about you, one of which would be false?
Okay. Let's see. One time I shut off a 60 megawatt power plant over the internet.
Okay.
I've flown a fighter jet.
Nice.
And I know 4 programming languages.
Very good. So one of those is false, and when you come see Dan on May 1st, Tuesday, at the Business Network Connection meetup, you can find it at meetup.com, Dan will tell you whether he really did take a power plant offline, flew a fighter jet, and what was the last one?
I know 4 programming languages.
4 programming language. All right. Dan, thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
And thanks you for watching the Business Network Connection.
Cheers.